Have you ever heard the expression, don't believe everything you read? Here are 4 reasons why a computer algorithm for home values will never be as good as a professional real estate agent. Watch this video for a foolproof formula so you know how to outsmart the computer. And watch till the very end for some extras. For the best buying and selling real estate tips, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every Thursday. So let's get to it. Here's an example of a property where an algorithm was and is all over the place. Here's August, November, the beginning of December, the end of December, and January of the next year. 6 months where the value is going up and down by huge swings, which is a red flag. Housing values don't swing up and down like I'm showing you. They may go down or they may go up, but not like a seesaw. And what is even more revealing is that this happened in the middle of a pandemic where prices were rising for all of those 6 months, month over month. It just makes no sense, and any real estate agent or appraiser can see this is faulty and misleading to both buyers and sellers. But most consumers just look at the values one day. Very few track them. But if you were tracking it like a seller would, you would say, hey, what the heck is going on? And call the website, which the website company loves because the company just got you to give your phone number and email to them, and now they will treat you as a lead and they can turn that into a sale either now or 10 years from now. And this benefits their bottom line. So it may seem like a no-brainer, but to outsmart the website, look at the statistical information in this example. They say this house has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths with 1,900 square feet. But actually there's more sleuthing than that's required. The second bathroom is this. Did you know from the website it is not working, it's disconnected, and it is located in an unheated area of a house which is not considered living area, and therefore it doesn't warrant a true home value for a second bathroom. So what do? Where do you find the correct information? The answer is Town Hall, not the Registry of Deeds. By the way, the website that we were just referencing wants you to correct the information so you can help update their information. And you can decide if you want to do that or not. So what you do is you go to Town Hall and go to the GIS department or pull the assessor's card to look to see where all the bedrooms and baths are located. In this case, too, the computer missed a fabulous room off the master bedroom. Now, it didn't have a closet, but it could be a nursery, a home office, or even converted into a walk-in closet. And with home offices in such high demand, this is a huge selling feature, missed by the algorithm. Reason number 2, current cosmetic trends and finishes. To get top dollar in this day and age, as a seller, you need to deliver what the buyer expects, not finishes from the 1950s, 60s, 70s, or even 90s. It needs to be current tile and paint colors as well as lighting. These algorithms don't take that into consideration. Rather, they apply all the current finishes to every house, which overinflates the home value and is not accurate. As a seller, you want to know this so you can enhance these features or know that your house is not top dollar so you don't overprice the house. And as a buyer, you want to know this too so you have a better idea of what to offer the seller depending upon the current market environment. Real estate markets go up and down based on supply and demand. As a quick side, look at the cards in this video and in other videos. If you subscribe to this channel, I card the other informational videos or suggestions that may be of interest, and I update them based on what's happening in our ever-changing world. Next, what have houses sold for? This information and a like-by-like comparison is really only available from a real estate agent who can pull the information and perform a comparative market analysis so that you can see a home value for each feature by feature, and compare it to the house that you're trying to value. Now, why is this important? A lot of agents really are not trained in this area. So if you are using an agent that was in another profession, an interview question you might want to ask is, have you taken the appraising classes from the American Institute of Appraising? You see, while agents may say, I do this for a living, or I have a lot of experience, or I'm a great marketer, the bottom line is the house has a value and your agent needs to know how to properly value. And that value Your price must align with the bank's, who is funding the mortgage, because 80% of home buyers get a mortgage, and that bank is going to value your home via traditionally accepted appraising standards used by the American Institute of Appraisers. And they will do that before they approve the mortgage. And yes, they hire an appraiser that will value each individual component of the house and compare them to others that are like kind and have sold within 6 months. Many may think it's to protect the homeowner, the one purchasing the house, but really the bank wants to protect their investment. The problem is the price is established well before the offer is ever generated. So now you can see why it's so important to have an accurate home value. Moving on. Now you know where to find and verify the statistical information, but what about the intangibles like architectural style and curb appeal? Those components aren't given a value in the computer algorithm, but they can make a big difference in selling. According to a Michigan State study, a home with landscaping and curb appeal can increase the value by 5 to 11% and can help homes sell faster as well. So you're talking around $20,000 with a $4,000 house and traditional down payment and current interest rates. It's about $77 more a month in a mortgage. But the key here is the buyer doesn't have to do it or spend the money. So that is a value, again, that the computer doesn't take into account. Check below this video for a link to a guide to get your curb appeal in shape. How do you value the home architectural style? Well, there isn't a value line item. So here the computer lumps all the houses together, which is not correct. The architectural style is factored by comparing sold homes that are similar. So a ranch style home is then compared to another ranch style home in the same area. Notice too, every house is not exactly the same style. Builders borrow elements from features that they like and they apply them to the houses. So for example, some builders may really like a front porch. It's just not a purist industry. It's not like 2 + 2 = 4. There are variations only a human can account for. This is a gray area in real estate. Another aspect, the golden rule. Haven't you heard this time and time again? Location, location, location. In real estate, location is everything. You guessed it. Computer algorithms do not account for location within the town. Computer algorithms also don't give you a dollar amount on a huge selling point, and that element is natural light. This is a huge and important feature for buyers, and in general, buyers have been known to pay top dollar and choose one house over another because of natural light. Also, just to link back to this assessor card, in general, the assessor cards do not document each house with the number of windows that that house has. There is not a value that a town uses to record for windows, because the assessor card is used as a generalized basic envelope of real estate value for the purposes of establishing a tax base to pay for the town's services of education, street maintenance, etc. So I hope you see where you're being duped on these computer algorithms and how you are powerful now to outsmart the computer. This makes me so angry, I have to be honest, because a home is a huge asset for most people, and the idea that people are being lured in without really understanding what's going on here, I think is dishonest, and it makes me mad. A really good real estate agent that truly cares about you and your situation is worth a lot, and there are some of us out here that are trying to elevate our field. I hope that you find the perfect agent who truly cares about you. If you want more information, subscribe to my private secrets of the real estate industry from an insider's point of view. And if you're not ready, that's okay too. On Mondays, I publish a weekly housing market update and real estate content on Thursdays. So you can just subscribe here and hit the bell to be notified. If you like this video, let me know by giving me a like and share with your friends and comment on your biggest takeaway. I hope I've added value to your day. As always, here at Hottel Real Estate, we buy and sell every home as it is our own. Make it a great day.